Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Galatasaray, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Charlton. El Shaarawy. Gomez. Superbly read and executed. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Progress has been made by Luka Modric. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Alonso. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. And well positioned to clear. Failed to keep hold of it. Gomez. Noni Madueke. Not smooth in possession. Managed to get it out of there. Can he put them in front? And the ball is loose. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway here into the second half. Mario Gomez. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Perfect tackle. Outdoing his opponent. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Alexander Mostovoy. Oh, foul play, says the referee. El Shaarawy. He continues his run. Well, disappointing end to the move. Good-looking pass. And he's through here. And it's got to be. He had to score, and he does.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Andriy Shevchenko. Mario Gomez. Makalele. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Determined defending.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more.
This could level it. Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. Here it is now, a substitution. El Shaarawy. Well, still time for them to level it. And Makalele was able to deal with the danger. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Can they put it away? Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. This could finish it. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, let's just see again how Alexander-Arnold delivered this cross into such a good area. But the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Jamshedpur facing Galatasaray.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Alexander-Arnold. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Xabi Alonso. Diaz. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, he's given the ball away. El Shaarawy. Good tackle. David Alaba. Modric, purposefully. Opportunity! Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Diaz. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Charlton. Mostovoy. And over the touchline for what'll be a Galatasaray throw. High pressing and good high pressing. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Noni Madueke. Alonso. Luis Diaz. Charlton. And credit due, a good intervention. Andriy Shevchenko. Shevchenko, could be! And still danger here. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Ball's gone. Modric. Shevchenko. Bobby Charlton. Mario Gomez. Gomez. And a timely intervention. El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy. Xabi Alonso. They've given it away. Well, they still have designs on the win. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And a substitution in the offing. Stam. Eduardo Camavinga. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Alonso. Alonso. Really needed to be spot on with the... Oh, he's given it! Penalty! And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. The wonderful chance! And slots it home! Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Jamshedpur up against Benfica.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And a fine tackle. Lost possession. Rafinha. Throw in here for Benfica. Steven Gerrard. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Torres must take the lead here. Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Claude Makelele. Read it superbly to take back possession. Andriy Shevchenko. Rafael Leao. A very timely interception. Modric. The ball with Luka Modric. Claude Makelele. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ibanez. Andriy Shevchenko. Modric. No panic, just passing. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here, into the second half. Plenty of support here. Can he give them the lead? Teamwork and passing in evidence. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
Time for a change then. Claude Makelele. The ball with Luka Modric. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Gerrard. Declan Rice. Victor Gyökeres. Leao. Opportunity. Well, he took care of it defensively. Declan Rice. Gerrard. Leao. And the ball with Gerrard. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Shevchenko. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Declan Rice. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Rice. Interception to snuff out the danger. This could finish it!
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
And teammates around him. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Jamshedpur against Atletico Madrid.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Plenty of support here, but timely defending when it mattered. Can they forge ahead? And not cleared away properly. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally, I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Conor Gallagher. Now they've lost it. Shevchenko. Well, nothing comes of it. Conor Gallagher. Eto. Given away by Atletico. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And a struggle to get it away properly. Luis Diaz. And Atletico have the ball again. Gerrard. And Eto. Samuel Eto. There to take it away. Theo Hernandez. Conor Gallagher. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Shevchenko. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Into the second half then, and it's going to be fascinating to see whether or not Atletico can turn this game on its head. Atletico get the free kick decision their way. Gerrard. And an astute piece of defending. Luis Diaz. Gerrard. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And the danger cleared. Here's Eto. Well, we're into the final half hour. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Modric. Does appear to be in control, Luka Modric. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Eto. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. And they're making a change. Steven Gerrard. Conor Gallagher. Alonso. Can he finish? This could square the game. An alert piece of defending.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
A good and fair challenge. Alonso. Can he take advantage? And given away. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Jamshedpur versus Arsenal.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Rafael Marquez. It's with Hierro. And on to Capdevila. Oh, he's given it away. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Nedved. Lothar Matthäus. Getting in there to intercept. Modric. Not out of the woods yet. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Lothar Matthäus. A very effective challenge put in. Making progress. And well positioned to clear. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Modric. That's useful play. Look at Modric. Nedved. Modric. Oh, might be. Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Joan Capdevila. So to the keeper. Alessandro Bastoni. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And on to Di Lorenzo. And on to Marquez. Milinkovic-Savic. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Mateus. Ball is loose. Well, it just petered out. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Andriy Shevchenko. The ball with Luka Modric. And the ball with Shevchenko. Modric. Alonso. Milinkovic-Savic. Pulisic. Mateus. Unable to keep the ball that time. Pulisic. Müller. This could level it. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Now, they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
A super tackle, and they've won possession. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. Jude Bellingham. Seko Fofana. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? And stopping the danger. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, let's look at this again. He judges the flight of the ball, he sets himself ready to strike it, and then he just hits it so sweetly. That's the perfect volley.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Seko Fofana. Just the clearance that was needed. Shevchenko. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Mo Salah. Moises Caicedo. And Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Makelele. And he's broken free. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. And so the second half commences here. And it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Salah. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Xabi Alonso. And the ball with Shevchenko. Might be a chance here. Cleared away by Roberto Carlos. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
So back underway at 3-1. Makelele. Modric. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, very effective play in possession. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Vardy. Fofana with it. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, the intervention was by Luka Modric, a good one. Luis Diaz. Difficult to stop him. Modric. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Vardy. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Salah. Now with Bellingham. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Jamshedpur against Italy.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan. Both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Can he find the right pass? And a textbook interception. David Beckham. Luis Diaz. And that's an important intervention. Andriy Shevchenko. Now, what can they do from here? Might go ahead. Well, still an issue here. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. A bit wasteful from Italy. Luka Modric. On to Diaz. And Italy with the ball again. Chance to cross. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Alonso. Stam. Pirlo. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And the deflection means a corner. Making sure nothing came of it. Must take the lead here. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Ball played nicely. Opportunity it is. Can he convert? There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Andriy Shevchenko. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, he's given us away. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Alonso. Stam. Andrea Pirlo. Now with Snyder. David Beckham. Pirlo. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Alexander-Arnold. And the ball with Shevchenko. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Not the best clearance. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, that's not textbook defending. Andriy Shevchenko. And Italy will get the throw in. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Jamshedpur versus Manchester United.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Regained possession. Well, no stopping him. High quality defending. And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. Shevchenko. The ball with Luka Modric. And Modric carries it forward. Well, let's see what he does next. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. See some progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, can they forge ahead? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Makalele. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Foul there. Free kick awarded. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Müller. Given away by Manchester United. Pulisic. Gerd Müller. Pulisic now. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Plenty of support here. It's going to be United's free kick. And with that, the attack fizzles out. This could level it. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Park Ji-sung. Well, not cleared away completely. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Shevchenko. On to Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Well, disappointing end to the move. 20 minutes to go. Manchester United recovering possession well. Andriy Shevchenko. Now, who can he play it to? Gerd Müller. Might be able to get in behind the defence. This could finish it! Pulisic. Just the challenge that was required.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly...
He's in with a chance. And not cleared away properly. Oh, that's a penalty. The referee didn't hesitate. And are they going to be able to hang on to their lead? They will now make use of the Shevchenko. And there it is. Perfectly executed. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably...